Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Welcome back to another week of a lot of shit going on outside.
Yeah, niggas outside. Niggas ain't on Twitter. They in the booth. Everybody rapping. Everybody catching strays. You get a stray. You get a stray. You get a stray. I love it here.
Gina Views is enjoying the hell out of the motion in the ocean right now.
I woke up this morning like, is it Christmas? Is it Christmas?
That's how you woke up?
I'm at Disneyland right now.
Really? What ride you on?
I was about to say some dirty shit.
No, not him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
I read in New York.
I'm on Cane Mountain.
You know, yeah, Unique Mountain, yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway.
At the time that you guys are listening to this broadcast, this is not a live show. We are very much pre-recorded. Whatever takes place this morning, we don't have the answers for it.
Yeah, we ain't got the answers.
We don't have the answers.
Yeah, we are at the radio station right now on the air, it is Thursday evening here in Los Angeles, and Joey Bada has officially responded to Ray Vaughn's record. We're gonna get to all of that, but first let's get the business out the way. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. We are on our way to 30K. A lot of people have said that we need to get our numbers up, so you can help us do that by hitting that subscribe button. Gina Views is probably in the chat right now saying, make sure you subscribe.
Thank you. Nigga, you be in the chat too.
I say sub.
I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, I say sub.
I'll be seeing you in there.
But
the right people are watching, because clearly the people who saying that we need our numbers up is paying attention, so we got you here.
Why you look at the camera?
I just make eye contact with the lens.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. Also, make sure you listen to the audio version of our show. It's on every podcast platform imaginable, thanks to our producer, Nay. Make sure you hit that plus or that follow, depending on which podcast platform you are on. We appreciate it. And you can catch our show live on SiriusXM every Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Now.
And go get the SiriusXM app, and then y'all can listen to us live every Sunday.
Yes, exactly. We be on the radio talking crazy with the listeners and all that. So,
despite what others think, we are a radio show. We're not a podcast.
Man, people really be like, yo, I love the pod. I'm like, I'm on the radio. Like, I'll be like, I don't know what that is, or is that something like elitism or something?
I think it's just the new way that people
describe a show.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the new way that they describe the show. Now, it's
like when my mom used to say, our grandma used to call the soap opera stories. Like, I'm watching my stories. It's like that, huh?
And if we being honest, while you just mentioned that, technically these new reality shows are our soap operas. It's the stories.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even I feel like more people probably are watching reality than what I'm about to mention, but I'm like a huge fan of like everything Tyler Perry. So Sisters, All the Queens Men, those are shows that are technically soap operas.
Soap opera, yeah. Beauty in Black, and they all yeah. He just dropped a new trailer for the one with Taraji.
Boy,
you see that shit?
Yeah, and Netflix, they finna do Medea's Destination Wedding.
Yo,
this is not a Tyler Perry ad, but it could be.
But no, I'm really excited to see that Taraji.
Yeah,
that one looked fire. Her in that bank going up on them on that Denzel type time.
Man.
Anyway.
I can't wait. Well, but while we speaking of that, we did go to the premiere for Forever.
Oh, you finished it, didn't
on
you?
Netflix. I definitely finished it.
I know you did. I know you went right home.
You know I'm thirsty. You know I'm thirsty. I went to go finish it. The timeline has been on fire about Justin and Keisha. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. It's a must watch. Go see it. It is actually, as of right now, #1 on Netflix. Yeah. And they just got renewed for season 2.
Yeah, it's only been 4 days, and they already got a renewal for season 2. Shout out to Black Cinema.
Shout out to Black Cinema.
Yo.
I don't want to butcher the creator's name, but I do know that this is the same woman who did The Game and Girlfriends.
Okay, for sure. Also, shout out to our girl Sade for always looking out at Netflix.
Yes.
Shout out to the whole Netflix team for always making sure me and Gina Views are taken care of. But I will say this about the Forever series is this shit is like, it reminds me of when Power first hit.
Yeah.
Cause like, nigga, my timeline, well, before the beef, before the like the diss records, it's diss records and Forever. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I didn't realize like in 2 days you can get a fan base. Like, you can get a whole fan base. I didn't realize that because I did have a conversation with a woman who was raving about this. And I was like, bro, it's only been out 2 days. She's like, yeah, I finished it twice already. Nigga, it's been out 2 days.
She finished it twice?
Twice in 2 days. Like, bro, what do you, like, where you going to work? Like,
it is that good.
It was good. I only saw the first episode. I haven't watched it since we left the theater.
I saw people talking about how, as a black community, we're traumatized because a lot of people were waiting for something bad to happen.
I was.
Like, I was. It's a scene, and I don't want to spoil it, but, well, this is not spoiling it, but there's a scene where Justin is at a stop sign, and the police are behind him. So, obviously, you know, everything going on with, like, police brutality with black people.
Yeah.
I just knew that the scenes to come were going to be him either getting arrested or it was going to be, like, you know, a shooting or something like that. Even with him being from more of a bougie neighborhood and she's from the hood, him being over there, I'm thinking, like, because I know where that's at. Where she live at,
Facts.
I know where that's at.
Yeah.
And a lot of shit go down over there.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, like, something is about to happen. And nothing happened. It was an amazing love story.
In the first episode, I thought that was going to happen when, like, they was, like, over here in L.A. somewhere. They was on, I think, on Melrose or Fairfax or whatever. And I'm like, oh, he finna get pressed and he gonna die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's some trauma.
No, we're traumatized.
I didn't realize until you said, I'm like, damn, that is trauma. Because I was for sure expecting something. Like, oh, they fell in love. Now he finna get removed.
Yeah. Or she gonna get pregnant. Like, something, you know, is gonna happen. But it just goes to show that cultural stories and black cultural stories and love stories can be told without anything so chaotic, you know, from what we're used to.
And even now,
it doesn't have to
season
be that.
2, I'm still like, oh, no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's one of those movies. It took me roller coasters. I'm laughing. I'm crying. I did more crying than laughing. But I just kept crying. Justin Daddy? What's the actor's real name? Woody Harris? Will Harris? That's a real nigga right there. He has to be, I'm calling it right now, and I could be, you know, I could be speaking out of turn. But he is for sure top 5 TV dads in black cinema.
Okay.
His daddy's a real nigga.
Get cracking.
I want to marry somebody like that. That's logical. Like, he's just a logical thinker. He's just a logical person.
You don't like logic.
What the fuck is you talking about?
I be presenting logic all the time.
No, you's a stupid nigga.
That's not the same thing. I be logical, and you be like.
You want me to like you?
No, I'm saying.
I like Justin Daddy. This not about you. How you just make this about you?
I said you don't like logic.
You got main character syndrome a little bit.
That's crazy. You want me to stand up on my chair?
Yeah.
No. Anyway.
Okay, so when we left last week, or was it last week?
I don't know, bro.
I believe it was.
I've been stressed.
You good?
I'm not. No, I'm saying I've been stressed trying to keep up with the time, like with the time of everything that's happening.
You know what your issue is?
What's my issue?
Your issue is that you don't utilize all the features on your iPhone. My favorite feature on the iPhone is D&D. You need to learn how to put your phone on D&D.
I do when I go to bed.
See, that's the problem. I'm up running through life on D&D. My phone, can't nobody get through right now, okay? My phone be on D&D all throughout the night.
That's a luxury, Gina Views.
No, you have a life now that requires you to be on the phone 24/7, and you need to take control of your life. Okay. You need to get a handle on your life and your availability, because you letting motherfuckers stress you out over a cell phone.
Well, I have an iPad, too.
Hey, if you want to be stressed out, be stressed out.
Okay.
But the iPad does also have the D&D feature.
I know.
Use it.
All right.
And that watch, you got too many devices. That's the problem. My iCloud ain't even connected to my MacBook.
So you can't text from the MacBook?
No, you see Navy check your phone while you be typing back. Yeah. When they be like, wrap up. Yeah. And you be typing back on your computer, I'm a motherfucking deer in headlights. So I'm just over here, okay, so let's talk about that. Ain't nobody gonna stress me out.
One of us gotta handle the business.
Yeah, and get stressed out.
Okay.
But handle that business. Yeah. Don't let that business handle you.
Shut the fuck up and get to the Red Bull Cypher.
I don't want to talk about that yet.
Okay.
Okay, so look, I had posted on TikTok the P's and Q's conversation.
Oh, yeah.
People are arguing in the comments about what the P and what the Q stands for.
We had damn near settled that though.
So there were some people who said that it stood for that, but
Pints
there were other people. They was just saying points and questions, pimps and
what? Pimps and what?
Somebody said please and thank yous. Like it's over 300 comments of different shit than what it actually stands for from what Felicia told us.
Right.
So that let me know everybody just be saying shit that we don't even know what we're saying. Now we all know the concept and what it's supposed to be, but we really just don't always know what we're saying. So I asked myself. Self said, huh? I said, girl, what are some other acronyms that you don't know?
Oh, shit.
So I just start pulling up shit. So I want to ask you, DJ Hed.
Oh, God.
I have a list of acronyms right here.
Of course you do.
And I want you to close your laptop.
I can't check anything.
Okay. Oh, your internet still fucked up?
No, I'm just not
Serious,
looking. I'm not looking
up. Every time he come in here, the Wi-Fi don't connect.
Bro, it'd be stupid in here. I called IT and everything. Like, hey, what's up, bro? Saw the Sirius XM IT department. They get tired of my ass because I'm on their line every week. What's up with y'all, bro?
You know you mad.
I'm using niggas' logins and shit.
Like, you know you mad when you call IT.
Yeah, like, bro. And then I'm talking to something. Never mind.
You ever been to an establishment and you were just like, I just need to speak to a manager?
Yes.
See, I be mad, but I just don't be mad enough to explain myself to a manager or like write a review. Boy, one day Amazon had me so motherfucking mad.
That was when you was driving around?
Yes, when they sent my couch in 7 pieces.
I remember you being on Instagram driving around the valley, nigga, collecting your couch. I was like, you was on Instagram hot, nigga, on your stories going up. And I'm just tuned in, nigga, like it's forever. Like, bro, what's going on with this nigga? You driving around in your little Mercedes, so collecting your couch all over the goddamn.
I was so fucking mad. I was so mad. Oh my God.
That's how Delta had me fucked up when we went to Atlanta.
No, Delta had you fucked up for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Delta had you fucked up. Okay, so the acronyms, I'm just going to read them to you. We don't have to go into it, but obviously I'm going to cut the clip up and make it look crazy anyway. But just, if you know it, just say it. If you don't, skip past it. And I'm asking, what do these acronyms stand for?
Okay.
PDF.
Pedophile?
Okay. URL.
Like the rap league?
Okay.
When she say okay, that's not okay.
GIF as in GIF.
GIF.
What is it? What do the acronym mean though?
GIF.
No, it's an acronym.
Oh, I don't know.
Niggas done put it together and called it a GIF.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. PIN. PIN.
Personal identification number.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay.
I know like those type of words.
SIM as in SIM.
SIM card. I don't know.
USB.
USB. It's universal. It's universal something. I don't remember those other two words.
Okay, you halfway right.
Bus. Something bus.
Okay. I'll give you that point.
Universal something bus.
Universal serial bus.
Yeah.
HTTP.
We don't use those no more. But I don't know.
VPN.
Virtual private network.
IQ.
Intellectual Q.
ASAP.
As soon as possible.
ETA.
Estimated time of arrival.
SMS.
Shaking my... No, I'm fucking with you. SMS. That's an SMS message. It's a short... It's a... I knew it, but I forgot. But it's short something... Damn, I forgot. Because I know what it's like there's SMS...
You're definitely on the right path.
Yeah, I know what it's called. I just forgot.
LOL.
Laughing out loud. Which nobody laughs out loud when they type LOL.
OEM.
Original something manufacturer.
Yeah. Original equipment.
Equipment manufacturer. Yeah.
Okay. Little under 50%. You still would have failed, but
Okay.
I didn't know none of them.
Yeah, I know.
I knew PIN, URL, PDF, DMV, and LOL. Oh, and ETA. Oh, ASAP. That's it.
What about WWJD?
No.
You don't know that one?
JD. What would Jesus do?
Yeah. Now, I can give you some fucking acronyms. You want a quiz on your acronyms understanding?
I don't have a problem with not knowing this stuff. You do.
No, I don't.
Your response is showing that you do.
I don't.
Well, let's talk about this Red Bull Cypher.
Shout out to the bull that is red. Shout out to everybody over there and everybody that used to be. Shout out to my girl Lyric, man. She's the one who used to produce a lot of the content for Red Bull. And she don't get a lot of her credit. So shout out to Lyric for producing dope content for Red Bull. She produced a series that I was a part of for them as well. But yeah, the Red Bull Cypher, it's called Spiral. Big Sean, Ab-Soul, and Joey Badass.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it was some rapping, huh?
Chef's kiss, not a crumb left.
Yeah.
That has to be the best cipher I've ever seen.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can see that.
Because and
it was only 3 people.
That's what I was going to say. There could be a little cheat code because they only use 3 people. Let's say if it was 5 or 6, then maybe you wouldn't be so much in favor of the other one. So that would bring it down to mid. That'll drop the percentage. Mm. But they ate, like, not a crumb left. Like, they have okay, let's not talk about the artist for a second. But the actual, the aesthetic, the environment, the setup, all of that was freaking amazing.
Yeah, it was shot beautifully.
The way that the camera was rolling, the way it was just a one shot.
It reminded me of the peekaboo at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They did an amazing job capturing the cipher. That's why I say that, like, that has to be. I'm a fan of the BET ciphers.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, So and the BET ciphers did start to get more cinematic as like time went on. Remember the one that we went to where Ray Vaughn was walking down the stairs?
Yeah.
So they essentially did get better. But we talking about Red Bull. This cipher is freaking amazing. Everybody ate.
Yeah.
Everybody did good. They performed well, but they also looked good.
Yeah.
Wardrobe wise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, Solo was just
he's just
thugging it.
He's just a nigga from the city,
Delamo, just
little white beater on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ponytail, glasses on, But they did such a good job. I was very excited to see it. This is something that we need more of.
Yeah.
We need, and a lot of people be shitting on the rappity rap type of people and saying that, like, there's no future in, like, the real rapping and stuff like that. The real rap is back.
Yeah, for sure.
Real rap is freaking back.
I thought it was dope that there was, like, camaraderie amongst them. And even, like, I know we about to get into the whole Joey thing, but I really appreciate the sportsmanship of it.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. It's like, look, we MCs. Let's spar. Like, I'm down. Like, let's do it. And it's not just like F you and this and that. It's like, even when I was listening to Big Sean, like, and he got a couple of things off of his verse where it wasn't like F this person, or it was just like, here goes some bars. Like, boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I hope that it continues to stay this way, where it's just like just friendly fades.
Yeah, me too.
Because without the friendly phase part of it, we don't get any of it.
Correct.
Or we get too much of it and then it gets bad, like we've seen, in the past. I don't want any of these people to end up still like 50 and Ja Rule.
Facts. Or I'm over the lawsuits and the escapades of it. Like, let's just rap.
That's a good point. I'm glad you said that.
Wow.
Because the battles, like the biggest battles in hip hop, have all ended or came to a not so desirable result.
Yeah.
Dot and Drake, the lawsuit. We don't know how that's going to end because we're still in the midst of it. But obviously, Tupac and Biggie, we know where that ended. And then, like I said, Ja Rule and 50 still not getting along. So if these guys can just keep it, like, just for the sport and just keep rapping and keeping the fans entertained, then I think that we'll continue to be in a good space in hip-hop.
But are there people, before we continue, are there people in battle rap who really genuinely don't fuck with each other? But listen, they genuinely don't like each other. Like, to the point where, like, we probably have to get down at some point. But because they're so respectful of the sport of it, they still meet up and battle and then go their separate ways.
Yes and no. So I'm only going to be able to speak to the things that I've seen from how long I've been a battle rap fan. I am kind of late in the battle rap world. But I do know that the battle rappers have more of an incentive to battle because they're getting paid to be on the stage.
Got you.
Versus Ray Vaughn and Joey, you know, what's going on with them. They just having fun. You know, I mean, we don't know where this is going to go and what's going to happen, but right now what we see is they just doing this shit for free. These battles, you cannot like a nigga, but Smack paying you however much to be here, you can't fuck up the money, you can't fuck up the event, you can't fuck up this battle.
Yeah, don't fuck the money.
So it's more of an incentive. But on the flip side, you got somebody like Disaster, Math, Serious Jones, who've had altercations on stage where, I don't know if the money got fucked up. I don't know, but I know the event got fucked up.
There will have to be, I would assume, I don't know, but I would assume that there are clauses in their contracts. Like, hey, if you, like, fuck this up, like, you don't get the back half of your money, or, like, I would assume that that's a thing. We should have Smack come on the show.
I want to talk to Smack and Beasley.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Smack.
If they could come, like, I would love that. Beasley's tapped in.
Yeah, for sure.
But Big Sean and Absol, salute to y'all. We gotta get y'all out the way real quick. Y'all did great.
Yeah. Y'all did great.
Y'all did great. But this episode of Effective Immediately is not about you. Before we get past them, though, I don't know if Big Sean took a shot at Kanye, and I wanted to ask for your opinion.
Okay.
Because Big Sean said, why niggas want my name? Do niggas want my name on the tombstone? Yay or nay? Well, Absol comes in and says yay or nay. And then Sean finishes with B and da-da-da-da-da. You know, he did some rap shit. Do you think that was a shot at Kanye?
Yes.
Okay. Have Kanye seen the Cypher?
I don't know. I don't talk to that nigga.
But I'm saying, I ain't seen that nigga on Twitter.
I mean, listen, when Ye see it, we gonna know he saw it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it. You gonna know for sure the day or the minute or the hour he see it. Because he gonna let you know.
So I'm gonna assume that Kanye has
It's gonna be a big ass cyber truck that's gonna pull up with a big ass symbol on it that we don't fuck with. And he gonna stand on top of that motherfucker.
Hey, come in hoodie down.
Yeah, he gonna have a hoodie on. No,
I'm talking about
a hoodie.
Yeah, that
hoodie. He gonna have a hoodie on, and he gonna be saying some bullshit.
I told niggas who careers I started to not say my name. Absol. He gonna get on Absol.
That nigga gonna be like, I got more money than Elon. No, you don't. Yeah.
Okay, so then when Absol goes, he looks at Sean and he say, ask Nene who her favorite rapper is.
Yeah.
And now the clip has been resurfacing of Jhené Aiko saying that Absol is her favorite rapper.
That is correct.
I don't think Big Sean doesn't have a fight in none of this battle stuff, right?
He never do. Big Sean always is some bullshit and don't never
mind his business.
He don't. Big Sean be meditating and hanging out with his son, and then next thing you know, he in the middle of a Category 5.
What I love about that though is that he's not salty.
Bro, I would be.
You would be salty?
Hell yeah. Every time I get a moment, it just be like, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Big Sean ate, and I'm happy that he was involved in this Cypher because he's one of the ones that I feel like a lot of people are asleep on. And I don't know if they forgot what he can do or what he been doing, but Big Sean been like that.
He been like that, though.
He been hard.
And shout out to Jeremy Heck, because that's his favorite rapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Big Sean's his favorite rapper. Yeah, but I mean, we've talked about Sean, even when he dropped the last album and I was trying to get him to pull up, like, Sean is really like a MC's MC. Like, he's like that. Yeah. Big Sean is also a person who is a veteran and had a lot of success by making certain records. Like he's also a record maker. So it's very rare, like we know, that those certain individuals can do both, which is why I look at Big Sean as such an elite artist, because he can get in the Cypher and hold his own, but he can also give you a top 10 record.
Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah, shout out to Big Sean. Before we go into Joey's part, are there any rappers who you thought would have been like, because they have them three have a specific category to me, and they're in the same category with a Kendrick, Wale, J. Cole, like the lyrical people. Mm-hmm. Are there any other people that you would have liked to see on there?
In that specific cypher?
Yeah.
In that class, I think that was curated very well by the Homegirl lyric. Mm-hmm. Like, outside of that, like, because there are classes and levels. Mm-hmm. I would really, honestly, this is gonna sound probably crazy. I would not in this specific cypher. Mm-hmm. To answer your question, I can't think of somebody for this cypher. Mm-hmm. But I would like to see Meek. Like, I would like to see a cypher with like Meek. It'd probably never happen. But I would like to see a cypher like, if we're gonna do three, like Meek, Wale, and like somebody like, I don't know, maybe one other person.
We seen that already.
I'm talking now.
You think Wale and Meek is the same category?
No, not in the camp. Not like that. I'm saying that's just what I would like to see as a fan.
Oh, okay.
But to answer your question, I mean, shit, maybe Wale would have been dope in that cypher. Mm-hmm. Like, I think.
That's why I said they all are in the same category.
Oh, category, got you. Yeah, so I would like, Wale probably is the only other person I could think of.
But I feel like we need more ciphers like this, because like even the XXL cipher, those are artists that are on a lower level than the full, like mainstream people. Yeah. They're still upcoming. Yeah. So if we could get more mainstream ciphers, that's another reason why the BET ciphers have died down, is because it's not so many mainstream artists performing in those ciphers. Yeah. This is like Lyric doing that's just fucking elite. Like, this is an elite cipher.
It's super dope.
You got Ab-Soul, Big Sean, and Joey Badass. Yeah. But I appreciate just seeing all of them together, and that's what I want more of that.
And to Soul's credit, like, to the credit of everybody, I guess, but I like the camaraderie, and when Joey start cooking at the end, Soul is like, hold on, like, bro, like,
yeah, but that's showing you that Soul understands it still.
Oh, he does.
You get what I'm saying?
He totally understands the sport.
He gets it.
But I remember when we were talking about this on the bigger picture, and we were talking about the cypher specifically, and I was like, they were like, yo, what if somebody was, to get at Soul, because Soul is like also looked at as one of them ones. Nobody wanted with Soul like that, like, in my humble opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, Soul is so different in a different way. Like, I don't use the word, but people would call him retarded. Mm-hmm. He's one of them people. Like, he is intellectually adjacent. Yeah. Like, he's not even, I wouldn't even play with Soul on no bars.
Somebody that would be good with Meek Mill is Dave East. Yeah. Just of that category and that, like, just raunchy likeness. Like, I think that they would fit in together.
I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't know.
You don't think so?
No. For this cypher, though, to answer your question, I think the only person I can think off the top of my head, especially that's in the cycle right now, would be Wale.
Wale and J. Cole.
Well, Cole not doing it.
Obviously, that's not even real.
No, I'm saying, like,
hypothetically speaking.
I'm saying even hypothetically, I don't think Cole would do it.
He probably wouldn't, but it would be nice for all of them to be like.
That would be cool.
Because they're all the same category.
That would be cool, yeah.
The rappity rap stuff. So, yeah, Joey, he goes crazy. Joey Badass said, I'm finna show y'all why I am who the fuck I said I am, and I can rap on the same levels of the niggas who y'all saying is above me.
Yeah. Joey did his big one.
Yeah. He said, he started off with, obviously, I think he want to let it be known that it's no disrespect. And I appreciate that.
I appreciated that. That's why I want to be on record as saying, like, salute to Joey Badass. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Because internet people and these nerds and weirdos who don't go outside, they think it's all just up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Drake and this and that. And it's like, bro, it ain't. It's sometimes it's just. I know y'all niggas is raised on the internet, and because these streamers is teaching y'all the wrong way.
Yeah.
This is really still a sport that people like to competitively compete in.
But yeah, he started off with from BK to Carson, couple bars down, well, a little more than a couple bars down, a lot of bars down. He says, first off, I could never hate the West Coast. But since niggas coming for Joe, fuck it, let's go. When I tell you I lit the fuck up after he said, let's go.
Yeah.
Because
what else, Joe?
What?
What else?
We're going there. He have some bars in there about daylight, and he references rappers having their ass out on stage. So if you're a fan of battle rap, because I don't even think social media was like a big thing when that happened.
That was more like the blogs.
Blog era, huh? Yeah. I mean, the platforms was out, but it wasn't as active as as it is right now. But yeah, if you know, you know, daylight pulled he shitted on stage during the battle. So that was hard to me that he just referenced that. It was also predictable because if you battle like with battle rap, you know what somebody's about to say about you. One thing that everybody always say about Geechee Gotti and Jazz the Rapper, Geechee hid behind a tree while something was happening, and Jazz is she's a 911 operator. Well,
what?
She was a 911 operator.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she just did her Funk Flex freestyle when she even rapped about saving. She said I had to talk a mother off a ledge while I was on one.
Damn.
I'm not quoting it the right way, but that's basically like along the lines of what she said. So anytime somebody battles her or Geechee, they kind of bring up it's a bar about 911 or a tree. Yeah. So you could have predicted that he was going to mention the daylight ass out shit, but it's the way you do it. It's the swag with it. He said something like, I think he said, I ain't welcome in LA. I think he said, I ain't welcome in LA, but I'ma still pack light. Yeah. Or something. That was fucking hard. Yeah. That shit was hard.
That was definitely a double, or that was it.
I know you don't be fucking with the type of shit.
I fuck with it.
What was your reaction though, like watching it? Damn. Were you excited?
Yeah. I was like, damn. Like, I like Joey's verse. I mean, if I had to rank him, it would be I like Joey's verse.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go through all the bars because we are not a bar breakdown show. If we would have did it live though, we would have gave y'all a full genius breakdown.
But by now, like everybody.
By now, y'all know what everything means.
Yeah.
But he got bars off about Ray Vaughn.
Yeah.
And I done listened to both of these back and forth, so I don't know which if the finals or the Cypher was when he went crazy on him, but he got bars off about fucking Ray Vaughn, and I think that everybody thought for the most part that he wasn't going to respond.
I didn't think he was
to Ray Vaughn.
I didn't think he was gonna say nothing at all.
Yeah,
because the truth of the matter, like I'm team Ray Vaughn, obviously for obvious reasons, but. Like this is a sport. This ain't the same.
Oh, wait. Before you finish. The correct bar is, I don't got to book no flight. I'm still going to pack light.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to go on record and be clear about this. Let's set the record straight right now before this narrative gets out here or whatever. This is not the same thing as last year. Last year was incredibly personal. It was incredibly, like... This is different. This is no different than the NBA playoffs. That's what this is to me, and where I'm coming from, I'm speaking for me. This is not personal. This is not like a fuck Joey Badass campaign. This is nothing like what it was last year. Even last year, I'm not on that fuck this person train, and when I see you, that's not how I get out. I just want to make that clear because some people don't know how to play nicely in the sandbox. So this is me and Gina Views are fans of hip hop, and we like niggas competing in rap. Mm-hmm. Just want to clear that up. Now, when I respected Joey Badass because when I heard it the first time, I was like, yeah, that was cool. Mm-hmm. I didn't catch a lot of the shit.
Yeah, I still haven't caught a lot of.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't catch a lot of the shit. I'm being completely honest. Like I was like, yeah, that shit cool. Even when I did the bigger picture this morning, I was like, yeah, it was cool. Like, and then I'm like, so I'm listening to it. I'm listening to the Cypher. Fuck the new record. Yeah. I'm listening to the Cypher.
We ain't even got there yet.
Yeah, we ain't even got there. I'm listening to the Cypher again. I'm like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I remember when we first listened to the Cypher, you caught a lot of shit fast, but your muscle is trained for that. I'm listening back. I'm like, oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. Mm-hmm. I think Joey Bada is showing people that he could rap for real and compete on the highest level. To be completely honest, I didn't think he was gonna respond to Ray Vaughn after the Red Bull Cypher. Ray Vaughn dropped the Whole Era record on YouTube. I didn't think that Joey was gonna respond at all to that. Like I didn't see it coming. I thought he was done. Like I thought, man, I'm not finna entertain this little nigga type, like Lil Bro and them type shit. Mm-hmm. That's where I thought that's what I thought his stance was gonna be throughout this whole thing. Yeah. He might do another freestyle or a verse on somebody else's a feature or something like that record, right? Mm-hmm. He might do something like that where he get his bars off or whatever. But it's no way he finna respond to Ray Vaughn. Mm-hmm. That was literally what I was thinking. Yeah. So I'm thinking Ray Vaughn is punching up at this nigga like he's big bro type shit, whatever, and he finna just little man him the whole time. And then he dropped the finals record. I'm like he responded to this nigga? Why would you do that? Like, you know, not like that, but I'm just saying, like, you didn't have to. I don't think he had to respond. And like Ray Vaughn said, well, fuck, I'm turning this nigga into a rollout.
Yeah, yeah. What makes this so fly though, the Cypher, is that you talking about two TDE artists standing next to one. Mm-hmm.
Well, Daylight not signed to TDE technically.
Oh, what is Daylight affiliation with TDE?
Well, Daylight fuck with. So Punch has a group called A Room Full of Mirrors. Respect the art form, and Daylight is part of that conglomerate. But Daylight's not signed to TDE at all.
So how did Daylight get involved with the back and forth with Kendrick and Drake?
Daylight was more vocal like I was. And he was speaking on things because we have similar connections. So he knew stuff. So it was like it was like Problem. Like it was Daylight, Problem. It was me.
Okay, so scratch that. He's standing next to a nigga that he's standing
but
next
it's still
to
affiliation.
And he dissing two of his homies.
Facts.
So there.
Facts.
He ain't signed to him, but
shout out to Python P for producing the record too, which is Soul's producer.
Yeah, so that's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that Joey's bullying shit. Yeah, like that's hard. That alone is a fucking bar right there. Yeah. They boy produced it. Mm-hmm. They boy is in the Cypher, and you talking to two of his other homies. Mm-hmm. That is amazing. Yeah. When you like just thinking about the semantics of it, like that's fucking hard. But there's another bar that I didn't catch that I'm just reading it right now. And he said I'm overheads like a carry-on, but ain't been checked yet. Cause y'all not checking shit. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that's what he's saying.
He was barring
up.
Y'all
not checking shit.
He was barring up.
He was, bro. Then he said, I shouldn't even entertain niggas, but let me shine a light on Ray. Oh my goodness. This is a great year. I thought last year was good.
It was.
But this year, because look how many people is involved.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I guess it was a lot of niggas involved.
No, it was a lot of niggas. 20v1. It was two whole albums.
It wasn't 20v1 last year.
It wasn't 20v1. That nigga Future Hendrix was not fucking around. That nigga went in the summer. He got all the Infinity Stones, put them on 2 albums across the summer.
But yeah, he's cooking. He said if you need attention, tell Top he gotta pay. He's talking fucking crazy. So.
After the Cypher.
Now the Cypher drops. Boom. Ray Vaughn comes with Whole Era. And Ray Vaughn got some shit off.
He did.
Ray Vaughn was talking to niggas too.
I think people didn't take Ray Vaughn serious because he's skipping in the video and just dancing. And
it was too soon for the slap.
It was too soon for the slap.
It was too soon for the slap.
Okay.
Because
I think now he's like, oh, okay. Now that it's a thing, because I didn't, to be honest with you, I thought when he did the slap, I thought Ray didn't believe that Joey was gonna respond either. Yeah. So it's like I might as well get off a record that people could play.
We didn't. I mean, obviously, we know what's going on behind the scenes, but we didn't think he was gonna respond either.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, get this record off. Nick, the DJ's finna play it. Like,
it's gonna be funny. We all gonna laugh. We gonna move on, and we all gonna watch Power tonight.
Yeah, and then when he responded, like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, Joey threw a whole flag in the back.
We gotta go back to the studio.
We gotta record an interview.
We gotta go back to the studio.
You gotta record an interview. Joy, you fucked our rollout up.
Yeah, Joey, God, we got some shit playing. We got white people involved. God damn, Joey. Joey just fucked my whole little shit up I had going on up this motherfucker.
Joey fucked up our whole drop schedule.
We had a whole shit. Niggas gonna clip that. They be like, that nigga glitching on the radio. Somebody better clip the fuck out of that.
My nigga buffering.
Somebody is gonna take that clip and be like, yo, what's up with bro?
Oh my God.
Send it to my mom and shit.
But yeah, I do think it was a little too early. Well, looking back, because I didn't think this at first, but looking back, I think it was too early for the slap because he's playing, Ray Vaughn playing, get active, quit rap. I mean, quit what do you say? Quit acting, get active, start rapping, whatever the fuck he said. But it was so funny. He mentioned the how you let Ice Spice be the king of New York. Obviously, that's a joke.
Yeah.
You say I'm a nobody, but I wrote for your baby mama. A lot of those bars are easy to be looked over because it's so much like it's just a banging ass beat. Yeah. Like the beat is hard, you know. But yeah, he dropped that, and then some bars he got off. Don't let Power get your TV turned off. Obviously, we all watch Power. We know Kendrick dropped TV off, so that was an amazing bar.
And we watched him get his TV turned off.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, we did. Standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a bar referencing a Cypher because he next to Soul. I don't give a fuck that you and Soul friends, nigga. It ain't gonna save you.
That was good.
I'm on your ass.
I like that bar.
Already mentioned, he said, who a nobody, I was writing for your BM, and then you let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York.
I had some New York people hit me up. They were in my text message thread and my DMs talking about what's up, Hed. I thought this was a rap competition. Y'all, you can't slap your way out of this or something. It was a lot of that going on in my feed, in my text.
I think you can slap your way out of it, but you have to rap first.
I agree.
I think you just have to rap first. And now we are fans of Ray Vaughn.
Yeah.
So we're familiar with his pen. We know what he can do.
Yeah. I'm
on record saying multiple times that his freestyle on LA Leakers is one of my favorite freestyles in the world.
Man, mine too. Him and Simba. Those are my two favorites.
Being that we know that what he can do, the rest of the world don't know what he can do. So
yeah, he's still fairly new.
Yeah. Crash Out Heritage is obviously a part of these rounds. And then Whole Air was a part of these rounds. At this moment, Ray Vaughn has to rap. Mm-hmm. And he has to rap on some rap shit. That backpack shit that he said, how he said Joey rap like it's the 90s and stuff, he got to get on that type of time because he got to show his skills. He has to do what he do in front of Justin Incredible.
Okay.
He got to rap.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what, I assume that's what we're going to get now.
No, he's coming. He's coming.
Yeah, he for sure gonna drop.
He's coming.
He for sure gonna drop.
Because when Joey dropped finals,
yeah, the finals is crazy.
He's talking to that nigga personally.
Yeah, it ain't no other niggas involved. It ain't no split. It ain't no split attention. It's I'm on you.
Hey, Joey said, I wasn't gonna talk about your pockets, but you need an optometrist to see Ray-Bans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he talking to him.
PB. Oh my God.
He talking to him.
That's fucking, I don't even need to dissect that bar.
No.
That's hard.
Yeah, he talking to him.
He said from the numbers I could tell you owe. Yeah. Then he told him, don't bring up my fiance. You said you wrote for my baby mama. No, nigga, that's my fiance.
Now, I do want to say this, and I said this before, like, but full transparency, I did talk to Ray Vaughn about that, and I did say, like, hey, you mentioned his baby mama. Mm-hmm. Now you've never had a conversation with Joey Badass, and Joey Badass has never had a conversation with Ray Vaughn, to my knowledge. Mm-hmm. So, just being fair, don't be. You can't mention you brought someone else that had nothing to do with this into it, and just being objective, you can't do that without consequence. And Ray Vaughn was like, yeah, no, I understand that, and I accept whatever come with that.
Yeah,
perfect. But as long as I said that to Ray Vaughn, he's like, no, I get that. I brought her into it, but he was like, I didn't do it maliciously to disrespect her. Yeah. I did it because he was saying that I'm a nobody, and I'm saying, who's a nobody? I wrote for your baby mama. Mm-hmm. So I get Ray Vaughn's intention. However, he still did it. Yeah. And I just wanted him to know, as my little homie, like, hey, bro, you brought her into it, so now you have to be okay with whatever comes with that. And I want to a credit to Joey Badass on the finals reply. He got that like bar off like, that's my fiance. Yeah. And I don't think that Joey took it personal. Mm-mm. Where it was like, oh, you're trying to take this to another level. Yeah. It's like, okay, it's competitive rap. You brought her into it. I get it. You rap. I mean, you write records with her, whatever. Mm-hmm. But let's not do that. Yeah. Now that now that he said that in the record, it's on Ray Vaughn to respect that line as a competitor. Yeah. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
I don't think Joey's one of those people who's like, for lack of better terms, emotional.
No, he's not sensitive like that. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that he understands the sport, and he's able to play because he's one of them people who's not sensitive or emotional. So he knows that Ray Vaughn didn't mean nothing disrespectful from it, especially if he actually did used to write for her. Right. Yeah. Now, if he would have said something about like, say if he would have said like, ask your baby mama about me. Yeah. Then that would have been disrespectful, but you probably really did used to write for her. Y'all probably have a working relationship right now, you know? But also, Ray Vaughn's record, the whole era, was not a disrespectful. The name of the song and the artwork is more disrespectful than anything he said in the song.
I agree.
Because it was more playful. Yeah. Like, it was like you just clowning a nigga. Even when we talked to him, he was laughing about it.
He was laughing about it.
Like, it's just all funny. It's just, you know, it's damn near like a parody. Yeah. You just having fun. But on the finals, though.
Joey wasn't playing.
Joey said hit dog gon' holler, caught a couple strays. Now it's time I put him in a collar. Somebody tell Top we about to start TDE East. The way you oh my God, why did he say this part? The way you let Dot dick sit in your mouth, this the dick licking I was talking about. Oh my
God. That was egregious. That was one of them ones. I was sitting there and I just had to sit with that.
This the dick licking I was talking about?
Yeah. Why you keep saying it? Yeah, he said it.
Because he went back. He referencing round one. This what I was talking about right here. You proving my point. Yeah. Then in the Cypher, not to go back to the Cypher, but on the Red Bull Cypher, he said Dot was right in the Control verse. It's a bunch of sensitive ass niggas. Oh my God.
So let me ask you a question then, based on that. Based on what you just said.
What?
Who started this?
Joey.
By saying
Drake.
What?
Do you want me to roll out the timeline?
Drake started the Joey Badass shit?
Yes.
Okay, I love to hear this.
Yes. Last year, Drake kept taunting Kendrick to respond. Yeah. The whole internet was team Drake. Oh, it is a bunch of niggas. Da, 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 da. You know, me being one, because it was a lot of niggas on Drake head. Okay? Boom. Kendrick reply. Whoop him. Drake reply. Kendrick drop. Drake drop. Whoop him. Drake, we get all the way to Not Like Us. The whole fucking world is chanting, not like us. Yeah. Joey sees what's going on. It inspires Joey. to get back in the booth. We've been watching him on TV for the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I'm not to say he wasn't making music or nothing, but he starts rapping again. So now Joey gets in a booth and he's calling it like he sees it. It's a bunch of West Coast dick licking. We get offended. Well, I got offended. You got offended too. We from the West Coast. I mean, I don't know if I got offended.
I wasn't offended. I
love it, but I'm like, oh, hold on, you niggas,
yeah.
Say something to this nigga.
You definitely was like that. You was don't like that.
Get in the booth, nigga.
Yeah. So you started this whole shit.
No. No, I'm B Mike. No.
I'm B Mike. Get the fuck. Nigga, that ain't not according to the last 2 weeks on this show.
Yeah.
Nigga.
So
it's more clips of you on the internet.
Hey.
It's you and Lauren LaRosa all over the goddamn internet.
All my bitches love it. So Joey gets wind. He sees what's going on. He calls it like he sees it. He says, too much West Coast dick licking. You know, I go crazy. We put out the bat signal or whatever. In the midst of that, in the midst of everybody having an outrage about the West Coast dick licking Jay-Z bar that Joey reused, niggas start rapping. A lot of niggas rapped. Ray Vaughn is one. And Ray Vaughn talked about a couple people. He wasn't just directly talking about Joey, but he replied with Crash Out Heritage. From there, Joey gets in a Cypher. He responds. Ray Vaughn responds. This is Drake's fault.
I just want to go on record and say that Gina Views said that. So when y'all crashing out on y'all streams and shit, you going to find a way to blame me. But Gina Views just walked it all down.
What's the root of Ray Vaughn and Joey Badass diss track beef?
What's the rule?
Root.
For me, it is... So the reason why I asked that is because Joey started this to me because he said that y'all, like, okay, let me go back to what was the first one that Joey dropped with the West Coast.
The Ruler's Back.
The Ruler's Back. He dropped that. He says all his West Coast dick lick, whatever he said, right? We, being people who are pro us, are like, wait, hold on. Like, what you mean by that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Hove bar, but Joey Badass, we said this on the radio before, he's extremely smart. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. And
then in the Cypher, he confirmed it by saying, bro, y'all on top. I'm just shooting in the air. Like, I see y'all got it right now. I'm just shooting in the air. Mm-hmm. And basically, hit dog a holler. A couple people responded. Ray Vaughn being one of the people that everybody was like, all right, this is Ray Vaughn's response was like, this is enough to make a little noise for Joey to be like, all right, let me get him. Let me take this a little bit and give him a jab back or whatever. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, Joey started it because he intentionally engaged because of the light that we have on this side.
What triggered him?
I get what you're saying. So you blaming Drake.
It's just a ripple effect. It's not bad.
I'm not saying it's bad.
This is actually great.
It's great for rap.
This is great for rap. This is good for hip hop, and this is great for us.
Yeah.
Because our rappers are outside and performing. One thing that you have been preaching for the past 5-6 years is that you niggas need to participate.
Yeah.
Because these niggas have not been participating.
And Dot is outside participating. Right, TDE is outside participating. Now it's gonna be other niggas participating. Yeah. By the time y'all see this, other niggas might participate. You know what I'm saying? Your own niggas participate.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a hit coming. Is it this next week? That's coming. Mm-hmm. 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 That motherfucker dropping.
Oh, oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that line right there that we know of is going to be something that's going that is going to be the same as Metro shut your whole ass up and make some beats. Nigga.
Oh, that last bar or that last verse.
Yes, that that's going to be, but and it's so perfect timing because them two didn't know that this was going to happen.
No.
You get what I'm saying? So it's going to make Joey look even more, not make him look like, but it's going to give him some more fuel to spar some more because it's like, hold on, what, nigga?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you niggas saying my name, more West Coast niggas coming outside talking about him.
Yeah.
Niggas was not fucking participating.
Yeah.
Now people are participating and they're having fun with it and giving us bops.
Yeah.
At the same time.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
Lefty Gunplay just dropped the album. Chike finna drop. People are fucking outside.
Chike got records.
And a lot of this shit stemmed from last year.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. It's just all a ripple effect. It's not bad. It's good.
Now, I will say this. You're right. I'm loving the participation from our side. I don't see it necessarily being a ripple effect on their side, though. I think Joey in the field dolo right now.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what would make it more fun, I don't know, because this might be trauma. We talked about trauma earlier, like me projecting my trauma onto the characters in the Forever series. But I also know, like me, you know how we move. We go everywhere by ourselves. Yeah. You go by yourself, you come with me, or we be 4 deep at the most, and it be with our manager and our producer. We don't move with a whole bunch of niggas. The reason I do that is because I can't control everybody. Yeah. So when you look at the rap battle situation, Joey is a seasoned vet. He's a veteran at this shit. Not only is he a vet in rap, he's a Hollywood vet to the point where he's been in the industry, the entertainment business for long enough to know what's real and what ain't. He's well versed in street and other stuff, right? If other people were to get in the field that are from Joey's side of the tracks, you probably won't be able to control everybody's temperament. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it would be even more fun if more people from his side hopped in. But at the same time, my trauma is telling me no because we can't control all these niggas.
I think though, with Joey's Cypher verse, I think that was kind of like a PSA to everybody on both sides that this is just rap. So that's for my niggas and the people on my side who, like you said, I probably can't control. And then that's me letting y'all know out there. Well, they shot this fucking Cypher in L.A. Yeah. He was in L.A. when he said it. Yeah. So that's letting y'all know that I'm not even on that. I just want to have fun and spar.
Let's rap. Yeah.
Let's just rap. It don't have to be that. Yeah. And as of right now, at the moment, it has not gotten disrespectful. I don't see it getting disrespectful, but it's usually the fans who create these narratives and pin people against each other. Yeah. I'm not gonna mention it because I don't want to stir it back up, but we seen it happen with 2 people from here, where the fans divided them and made it something that it wasn't, and now we lost one of them. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, Reason, bring your ass outside, nigga. Come outside, Reason. That nigga said you gonna get dropped off the roster and I'm gonna be the reason. Bring your ass outside. You're not bigger than the program. They like, oh, he wasn't disrespecting you. No, that was a stray. You caught it stray. Rap. But Reason is also one of those dudes who understands the art form. Yeah. I talked to him. He's not taking this as no disrespect. No. This is just giving Reason a reason to get in the field.
And in my humble opinion, he needed.
Yeah, he needed.
It's kind of like when you notice one of the homies getting fat, and he's like, "Bro, you need to go to the gym." Mm-hmm. That's what this is. Like, not that he don't know how to rap, but I think Reason definitely could use a sparring partner.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I honestly like the Reason Joey rivalry.
Yeah, because they cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
So them two against each other. They're cool enough that they can have a back and forth on a record dissing each other and it won't be disrespectful. Sort of like who was it that just did
It's like
that?
what we was talking about with battle rap. Like,
DDG and Blueface.
Yeah.
Remember they was dissing each other back and forth on a song?
That was fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I can see Joey and Reason dissing each other back and forth. And Reason's such a real nigga. I don't know Joey, so I can't speak on him, but Reason's such a real nigga. He'll tell him shit to say. Like, oh, well, you can say this, you can use this, whatever. I got a twin brother. Use that. You know, like, I don't know. But for the people who kept saying that this was not a subliminal, that Reason tripping, he's not tripping.
I seen as soon as it dropped, as soon as the finals dropped, we did a live reaction on the Bigger Picture. Mm-hmm. Reason tweeted the emoji. Gina Views. Right on top. Get in the nigga, bring your ass outside.
Bring your ass outside, nigga. If you paying attention to the timeline, you know what happened previously from when Reason was back on Fig, when Musa called in, when the battle happened with Kendrick and Drake. Reason was saying what he was saying on the on Twitter.
Yeah.
Fast forward, not saying that this is the reason for it, but fast forward some odd months later, he's released from the label.
Yep.
So for Joey to say, you're the next to get dropped off the roster, and I'm going to be the reason, it's fucking clever.
Oh, it's bars.
That nigga, Joey,
what is that?
Joey chewing through shit.
Hey.
Nigga, Joey is chewing through. He chewing through shit.
Somebody clip that with no audio and send it to me. Clip that with no audio and send it to me.
Red.
I did. I need that.
That nigga.
Yeah, I need that.
He's like a loose dog. That nigga chewing through shit. Boy, what? Okay, so before we get off of this, I do want to just reiterate the rounds.
Okay.
For the people who either...
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now.
This shit gonna change fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't even do that.
Well, it's 3 rounds.
Okay, go ahead.
So round 1 is The Ruler is Back from Joey Bada, and then from Ray Vaughn, Crash Out Heritage. That's round 1. Where do you score that one?
The Ruler is Back.
And Crash Out Heritage.
Well, I wouldn't count that, me personally.
You have to count it. It's no different than counting First Time Shooter and first person shooter and like that.
They're not diss records to me.
Just grade it. Just pick one. Pick a winner.
I'm gonna go Ray Vaughn.
Okay, I'm also going Ray Vaughn.
Yeah, because that's not fair to Joey though.
Well, Ray Vaughn he only got a few bars off. Joey said one thing, but Ray Vaughn didn't say that much either.
I know, but there was a response to that.
Okay, well, what song is better?
Oh, I'm gonna go Ray Vaughn then.
Crash Out Heritage.
Okay,
round 2 is the Red Bull Cypher verse, and then the whole era.
The Red Bull Cypher verse or the whole era song?
Red Bull Cypher verse is round 2 for Joey.
Okay.
Ray Vaughn's second round is whole era. Who won that one? Who won that round?
I'm gonna go probably Joey.
Okay, I'm going Joey too. And then round 3, obviously, as of this moment while you're listening to this broadcast, we do not have a response from Ray Vaughn. So we are actually unable to rate those. But right now, it's 1-1.
Okay.
It's 1-1. So it's anybody's game right now.
That's I hear what okay, on your scale, yes. I don't rate it like that.
Okay, so if you don't rate round 1, then you have Joey winning.
Well, Joey's has 2 records, Ray Vaughn has 1. I'm counting records, not just the verse, because the verse...
You have to count it as a round. You have to count each release as a round.
As a round. Okay,
yes,
got
it's
you.
by release, no matter if it's 1 shot or 7 shots.
If a nigga take a shot, that's a round.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay.
So we know that Crash Out Heritage was a response to The Ruler's Back.
Okay,
that's why that's a round to me.
I got you.
Round 2, obviously... the Red Bull Cypher is just a verse, and then Ray Vaughn dropped a full song. However, that's 2 more releases. That's another round. So if we count everything that's been released, the ratio is 1-1 right now.
Okay,
but if we're not going to count the first 2 drops, then you have Joey winning.
Okay, I get what you're saying. If you say something in the direction of the other person, that counts as a round, no matter if it's just one little bar or one.
Yes, because that's when Ray Vaughn decided to respond.
So the shit that's coming. We count that as a round?
That's round 3.
No, the other shit. Coming.
That's a round if Joey replies to them.
Okay.
If he don't reply, then it's no.
But then is that fair? Because all right, I see.
No, if you jump in a fight, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you swing. And
if you swing,
you in the fight.
You in the fight.
Okay.
And that nigga swung.
No argument. I don't have an argument. No argument. So you might as well, when you swing, you might as well drop a whole record.
Yeah. If you gonna do it, you might as well go all the way. But
because it counts against you.
Joey didn't know who he was battling.
He was just shooting. He was
just shooting in the air.
He was just swinging. The lights was off. He's swinging on niggas.
Yeah. He just swinging on whoever. Blindfolded. Hey, whoever catch it.
Yeah. All right.
Because technically, if now the that we know about, that was recorded when Joey did Rulers Back.
Right.
That song's been done.
So then that would be a 1-to-1.
If that would have came out then, that could have been around.
I got you.
They been did that.
So if you swing us around.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I just was looking at it too literal.
Per usual.
Yeah. I'm looking at like that ain't a record. Like nigga. Like
yeah. Per usual.
Okay.
Per usual.
Whatever.
That's how the TikTok girlies talk. Per usual.
Per usual.
Per usual.
Clock it.
Go ahead, do it.
No.
But do it right.
No, they already got me. I already seen 2 screenshots of me doing that bullshit. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. It's crazy. I hate to darken the mood, but Tory Lanez did get stabbed 14 times in jail.
Yeah, I heard people saying that was cap, and I was like, a stabbing cap is crazy. Like,
cause why would I lie about that?
Who the fuck? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
And I saw these conspiracy theories about it being related to Meg, and like it's just all kind of goofy shit going on to me.
Well, his team, when they did that press conference, not saying it, they didn't say that or allude to it, but the order in which they discuss the events will make the average person think that you're saying that she has something to do with it. Why are y'all not thinking that old girl,
the other one,
has something to do with it? You get what I'm saying? Like, why is it so much Meg? Like, y'all don't think she ready to be done with this shit?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. This whole Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, there's gonna be a whole 50 might produce this series in 10 years. And it's going to be a whole 10-part series of shit we don't even know about yet.
I love how we've made 50 the designated person.
He got to tell the story.
To do all of the storytelling.
But then, say Meg, take a picture with a nigga, then now we don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Meg, take a picture with this nigga. Now the whole series over with. Like,
to give you context, if you're not familiar with the latest, Tory, shout out to Lauren. Hey, Lauren, we don't got Diddy on here. Lauren, oh my god, Lauren.
We'll come back to that.
Lauren is a fucking star.
Lauren LaRosa.
Lauren is a
best
fucking
journalist
star
in the game right now.
She is killing it.
Yeah.
Like
I tweeted it out. Elliot Wilson sent it to me in the group chat. Like
the professionalism, the passion, and her just being such a resourceful person. I literally texted like, "You're my news."
Yeah.
I've never seen nobody like Lauren ever.
No.
I've never been nobody like Lauren.
The thing is, here's the thing, and this is, I'm not a journalist. I'm not relating myself to Lauren at all. But I did.
Well, your pinned tweet says I'm not a journalist. I'm a DJ.
Correct. I did spend a semester at TMZ. We did TMZ Hip Hop, a live nationally syndicated television talk show, daytime television. And my short semester that I spent there at TMZ, them niggas go hard. When it comes to tracking down news and figuring out sources and vetting the source and not being wrong, and like I think they was only wrong one time, like in the history of TMZ, which is insane when the niggas is posting every day, all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that dude, Harvey Levin and Charles and that whole team, they take that shit serious. Because again, kids, there's this thing I told you about called libel. Somebody will sue the fuck out of TMZ if they get something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, Lauren she was a senior news producer over there at TMZ, and she took that to radio. Game changer, because nobody, I don't want to say nobody because I don't know everybody in radio. In my humble experience in radio over the last 15 years, I've never seen anybody as diligent as Lauren is with calling people, tracking down. Like, she calls niggas lawyers.
Yeah.
I don't know who these niggas lawyers are.
How do you even know? She was talking about the Tory. I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning. She was talking about the Tory Lanez, and she said, "Yeah, I called his lawyers. I'm waiting for them to follow up."
Yeah.
How?
Because Lauren goes and she does literally investigative reporting.
No,
she's a real journalist.
She has a skill set that not a lot of people who call themselves journalists possess.
Yeah.
Lauren reminds me of everything I learned in school.
Yeah.
That I threw out the window. Like
okay.
Like when I tell you, I mean, you know, my entry into this was a circus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I don't gotta do da da da. I don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like even us, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't do that much. You know, we get our headlines from credible sources, but at the same time, she's actually doing the work. She is the credible source.
She is the credible source.
Lauren is great. But back to Tory Lanez. So if you're not familiar with the situation, Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times.
In prison.
I believe they said it was 7 to the front.
Like
one to the back of the head.
1 in the head.
Something in the back. It was 14 stabs. So this Ghostface, they had Ghostface in there.
So I'm not well versed in prison stabbings. Don't get me wrong. I've never been to prison, never been incarcerated in my life. I have family members who have been incarcerated and been through things that is none of my business. When somebody stabs you, for instance, if somebody stabs you one time or whatever, it's like a DP, kind of. Like, we'll send you to the infirmary, nigga. Like,
oh. You
know what I'm saying? No, that's not true.
Because you put a knife to my skin, I'm thinking it's over with.
That's not true. Let me clear that up. If you get beat up or maxed out or whatever, that's like a DP, right? Mm-hmm. If somebody stabs you, that's like an assault. That's a real like thing. If somebody stabs you 14 times, that's attempted murder.
Yeah, no, they were trying to take him out.
Somebody tried to kill Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not to be taken lightly. Somebody tried to end his life.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
I am not to be quoted, but that does sound like a hit.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Because also, how do you stab somebody 14 times in prison without intervention, without like what the fuck is going on?
So nobody should even be able to get that close to him.
Well, I think he was living it up.
He was in general population.
I don't think he was, because it's not cool to.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, because I was even like with Blue. He was like, I don't want to be in what is it called?
It's protective custody.
Protective custody.
PC.
They call it high power.
Oh, they call it high power.
That's the slang for it.
Yeah,
they
he's
call
in
it
high power.
Yeah, they call it high power. But I remember him saying, like, I don't want to be in that. Take me outside, with everybody else. I want to be regular. But I don't think they don't understand that they're celebrities and you are a target.
Yeah.
You're a target. You could essentially be a bag to somebody. Somebody can have some money on your head. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Seeing that happen to Tory, I was like, damn. Because let me rewind and I'm not making it about me, but one of the homies who is a community leader from a reputable organization out here basically told me, because I went to New York and I did Rory and Maul. Mm-hmm. I went by myself. I went straight from Atlanta and I went to New York. I was running late. So because I was running late to Rory and Maul's studio, I just jumped on the subway. And I was by myself. I just jumped on. I had my backpacks and everything and jumped on the subway and went to Rory and Maul's studio. It was like a 20-minute train ride.
You also can't be doing shit like that.
I don't think about it like that. Yeah. I'm just like, nigga, I need to jump on the train real quick and go to.
Would you get on the train to LA?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So
I don't think now that I'm thinking different, probably not. Because to your point, not everybody is happy for you. Mm-hmm. And not everybody, you are. So the homie did tell me that. He was like, hey, bro, just so you know, like most people, you the homie. Like, you cool, you DJ Hed, you might be famous, whatever it is. He's like, but to somebody else, you a lick. Mm-hmm. You a mascot to people. Mm-hmm. And I never looked at myself like that.
Yeah.
And so to your point, to your credit, what you just said, Tory might be thinking like, just like Blueface. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I'm going out there with the homies. Yeah, them is the homies, but they not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And also, as people who are on these microphones, on these cameras, and even regular people, like, you gotta start thinking about that. And I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to me.
Mm-hmm. I don't wish that on nobody. I was very like that was very sad to hear about.
That's a lot.
That was some very, when you hear it's 14 times and one of them was in the head, that's freaking crazy. But so Tory Lanez's legal team came out and said that they were contacted by someone who is Kelsey's, and Kelsey is the best friend, Meg Thee Stallion's best friend.
She was there.
Was the other party, yeah. Exactly. And this is Kelsey's bodyguard who said that he was her driver during the trial, and he drove her and her husband around during that time when the trial had went on, and he heard her allegedly, he heard her say that she is the one who shot Meg.
Wow.
And he said that he didn't feel right allowing somebody to be in jail for a murder, allowing a man to be in jail for, I said a murder.
Yes. Yeah. I know what you meant.
I get 2 investigation discovery in it. You watch ID channel?
No.
You watch ID channel, VP? You watch ID channel? Good.
I don't have cable.
I don't have cable either.
What's ID? How were you get ID channel?
On the cable app.
I don't have the cable app.
You can get the cable app. You can really log into mine.
Okay. All right.
My cable, it ain't like, Netflix cut that sharing.
Yeah. I know. Extra $29.99.
Hey, these streaming apps cost as much as cable.
Yeah.
But basically, he said that he didn't want to see somebody be in jail for a crime that they did not commit. Mm-hmm. So he felt guilty and he wanted to come forward and talk about it. Now, what I had mentioned earlier was that the way that his team laid out the chain of events. He says, yeah, so we reached out to Meg's team, blah, blah, blah. And then what happened next is the stabbing. So I feel like they're painting it as like she's involved in it. And for all we know, this don't have nothing to do with nothing that's even public.
Yeah.
He could have got into it with them in jail.
Facts.
We don't know.
We don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Unless she was there.
And then the alleged suspect, I haven't seen any credible sources talking about it, so I'm gonna just say alleged, but obviously they got it from somewhere, but still alleged. They posted a picture of the person who did it, and he's currently serving a life sentence.
So he ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah. We are not going to be your source to tell you updates on this. We talking about it right now because it was on the timeline. But don't come over here for nothing for court.
No. We don't do courts. We don't do, we going to talk about Puff a little bit because of Lauren, but we don't do courts, litigations, gang roundups.
Ricos.
Yeah, that ain't this. This ain't that.
I don't care how close it is to the city.
Yeah, this is not that show.
We up here on pure bullshit.
We don't got nothing to do with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to Tory and everybody.
So in other news, Chris Brown did get arrested for a 2023 incident where he hit a man in the head with a bottle. So him and his team was at a club. And there was a producer. I'm not sure what the back and forth was, if it was even a back and forth. I don't know what the altercation was, but something happened, and it's alleged that Chris hit the person in the back of the head.
Damn.
And this happened in 2023, but the moment he landed in the UK, they went to his hotel and arrested him.
Yeah, we got you. Like, we waiting on you to pull it back up.
Yeah.
The only thing about it, like, this is not a dig at Chris Brown at all. But I've never understood people who go to foreign soil and do bullshit.
Yeah. Like,
they could do whatever they want over. They can make up laws. I remember, and you kids can go look this up. I remember when I was a kid, like I had to be younger than 11 or 10 or something like that. There was a dude named Michael Fay, I think, who went to Asia. He went to somewhere in Asia. And him and his homies, like, spray painted cars or something like that. Mm-hmm. They gave him a sentence for a public caning. Have you ever heard of that?
I don't even know what that means.
Caning. Yeah, look that shit up. Tell
us what it is.
They whooped his ass on international television. Like, so they have you stand up. I think his name is Michael Fay, if I'm mistaken. They have you stand up and they put you next to a pole, and they take like a bamboo and they hit you in the back with it. I think he had 9 or 11 canes or something like that. Like on international like they broadcast it. It's like a public lynching almost, but it ain't nobody getting hung or nothing like that.
Sound like the Passion of Christ.
It was some shit. Like, and I remember that I was watching that shit on TV. Like,
what year is this?
Nigga, I don't know. It's like I had to be like, let me see. Michael Fay. Bro, that shit was like Michael Fay in Singapore. Yep. This was...
You said you was watching international TV. How was you watching international TV?
Nigga, they was broadcasting in 1994. In 1994, a court in Singapore sentenced American teenager Michael Fay to be lashed 6 times with a cane for violating the Vandalism Act. Like, it's caused a temporary strain between Singapore and the United States. Like, it was bad. Remember when
Bro, you remember some shit from 94?
I watched nigga beat on television. It was like the Rodney King.
How are you?
Shut the fuck up. Listen to what I'm telling you. Fuck you. Okay?
Nigga thought about it like, damn, I did go.
But I remember seeing Rodney King get beat. Like, I saw a lot of shit they put everything on TV back in the day.
And they over here judging Zeus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where Lemmy got that shit from.
Yeah.
Lemmy probably saw that shit too in 94. You know what I'm saying? I was 10 years old watching nigga get his ass whooped. And I remember my mom said some slick shit too. Like, see? Like, you know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh. Jackie the champ. So, anyway, what I'm saying.
Calling her the champ after that is crazy. She was whooping your ass.
My mom was with my
That's
ass.
why you act like that.
My mom was with my ass.
You had to learn them words, huh?
No. I learned words after that. My mom is not. She wasn't forcing me on words.
Imagine you whooping your kid ass and he used a big word on you. I'm going harder.
I do remember the day that she decided to stop spanking me and she just started swinging.
Oh, how old were you?
Probably like 12, 13. Because my mom would give me the option growing up.
You good?
My mom would give me the option. She would say, like, you want to be on punishment for like whatever it was, a month, 2 weeks, no video games, nigga, for 2 weeks. Give me the whooping. You know what I'm saying? I have to get mine, not knock mine out, I'll be back outside.
I don't know. Not for us to get on parenting, but
they didn't know.
I think that it would be more like I would understand the lesson more if you take something away from me than just from you like just hitting me, especially if it's gonna be over with and we gonna go back to regular schedule programming.
I took the whooping. Then I got to eat pizza and shit. Like,
yeah. I think I would rather get hit.
Yeah, knock that out. But then when she realized that she would whoop me and I wouldn't cry and I would just be like, all right, cool, like go back and get on the Sega.
She started squabbling.
She just was like, boo, boo. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just 2 in the chest. But yeah, you know.
Meg Thee Stallion is also dropping swimwear at Walmart this summer.
Okay. Hey, okay, nigga. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just reporting what's on the Google Doc.
Okay.
And other news.
Yeah.
Also at Walmart, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So yeah. I love a good Smucker's. Good Smucker's peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yo. It's pre-made.
Are you strawberry or grape?
Grape belong in the trash.
Okay. Are you jelly, jam, or preserves?
Jelly.
Jelly?
Jam is for old bitches.
What the fuck?
My grandparents had jam in the
jelly?
Yeah, jelly. And I got the squeezy bottle. I got the squeezy.
You know what jelly is?
I got this. I don't give a fuck and I don't want you to tell me. I just found out what salmon was. I don't want to hear about what jelly is. Oh, it's tilapia that's bad?
Yeah. Tilapia, yeah, they just put them is a new colorway of fish.
I just seen a video about salmon being not clone. Yeah, it's clones.
Cloned?
The fish that they make for me.
So you went to a restaurant?
I didn't go nowhere. I saw it on the internet.
On what internet? Which internet?
Elon Musk.
Bro.
What? It showed the process of how salmon is made. Look it up. I'm not trolling right now.
So you saw salmon being cloned.
Okay, I'm going to try to.
What color is the outside of the salmon?
I'm going to try to repaint the picture that I saw.
Please do that.
So
for the listeners,
I do not have the exact terms to use.
I'll try to help.
Okay. So they pulled eggs from another fish and they injected that egg with something and it made those eggs multiply. And they had a big tub of these eggs, and you can see them all like moving around and stuff. They started to grow.
The eggs were moving around?
The fish eggs.
How the fuck are the eggs moving?
I don't know. I'm repainting a picture. I can't tell you what's going on in the picture.
The eggs have feet. I'm asking because it's like...
Bro, they're a bunch of little...
I know it's called roe. Salmon roe. It's eggs. Salmon eggs.
They look like little gel beads.
I know.
You seen the little... Yeah. They look like that.
Yeah.
So they're in the thing and it's all moving around.
Okay.
So from there, they're growing, they're multiplying, but they kept injecting the eggs with more stuff so it can make more. So basically, it's not a natural birth fish. They're injecting it with something so that it can multiply. The farm raised. Those little things were pink. And then they just made more salmon. But it wasn't coming from, they weren't fishing the salmon and cutting it up and making it. They were showing us how they make it by injecting into the eggs.
Yeah.
Did I paint the picture right?
I'm gonna have to start. Well, that's why I get the wild caught sockeye salmon that nobody liked, the real dark red one, the flat one. Mm-hmm. Everybody get the Atlantic puffed one. That's the ones you talking about. I get the fresh. The wild caught sockeye salmon, which is the flat red ones. Mm-hmm. That's the ones I be fucking with.
Yeah.
Because whatever you just described, it's some bullshit.
I know. So that's why I don't want to hear about that strawberry jelly.
Yeah, jelly. Yeah.
I'm good.
You good at what?
I'm good.
You good what?
I don't need no more Santa Claus's fake stories.
Okay.
Like, I'm good.
You still believe in Santa Claus?
No, you dumbass nigga. Shit. Nigga can't catch an analogy to save his fucking life. So Twista and Lil Jon just did a remake of the Peanut Butter Jelly song.
Yes.
Twista rapping.
Twista got off. Twista should have jumped at that Joey Bada. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh my God. Why aren't there more well, I guess there are. I was gonna say, why aren't there more like theme songs that like rappers are doing? Because I do remember. What is that?
Gracie's Corner? You don't know about Gracie's Corner? Oh, Gracie's Corner got slaps. Yeah. So Gracie's Corner is
the wheels on a bus.
Oh yeah. Look that shit up. Listen, Gracie's Corner got the best. Like, they got better records than most niggas out here putting shit on Spotify right now. Real shit. When I tell you Gracie's Corner go up, I'll be like, yeah, that shit hard. The wheels on the bus do go round and round.
I wonder if they're what version of this was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I wonder what version of these Kids Bops, no pun intended, but remember Kids Bop?
Yeah.
I wonder what version of the Kids Bop songs are they teaching in school? Like, are y'all still teaching the traditional ones? Because if I was a teacher, my kids would be knowing. You would have to write an essay on this beef. Bro. I'll be relating everything back to
and
rap.
The kids would be up there reading their paper and shit on in front of the class on their iPad and shit. Certified lover boy, certified. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, you need to go listen to Gracie's Corner, nigga, the ABC song.
It's a banger.
That's what the birthday song. That shit go up. That shit hard. That shit low key competing with the 2 Chainz birthday song.
Yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of that.
Oh shit.
You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not about to say nothing crazy.
You are about to your hand on your hip and shit.
Why is my hand on my hip?
I don't know. Looking at me like I didn't take out the trash before you got home from work. Like.
So I asked Twitter, what's the unofficial national black anthem?
Oh gosh, what they say?
A lot of people were saying Swag Surf.
Oh, I don't like that.
A lot of people were saying Luther. What song is that? It's the cha-cha song. I mean, not the cha-cha, the two-step. What's the dance all the black people do at family reunions? Electric slide.
Oh, you talking about Cameo? Candy?
No, nobody said that, but that is the electric slide song. Yeah. But there's another one. What do you think the unofficial national black anthem is?
Shit, now not like us.
People said that.
Yeah.
A lot of people
It's
said
either
that.
Not Like Us or All Right for the last.
A lot of people said All Right.
For the last 10 years, it's got to be one of those two at this point. Now, if you going super like back, national black anthem.
Mm-hmm. The unofficial.
Oh, the unofficial.
Yeah.
So the one that's cultural, but it ain't like. That's a good question. What is the unofficial black national anthem? Now, white people, listen. I know y'all always want to be a part of shit. This is the one you welcome to sit out. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you yelling out Nelly Hot in Her. You know
Hot in Her.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah, Ursher.
Ursher
yeah.
Is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just sit this one out. Text the group chat, ask some of your black friends, and then come in with some heat.
Okay, so
what you got?
Some people said Crime Mob, Nuck If You Buck.
Nuck If You Buck.
Cash Money, Back That Thing Up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kendrick, All Right, Not Like Us. Boosie, Wipe Me Down. Frankie Beverly, Before I Let You Go.
It's probably Before I Let You Go. National black, like universally, yeah. I Want It to Be Nuck If You Buck by Crime Mob.
Never Too Much is the name of the song by Luther Vandross.
Oh, Never Too Much? That's not that.
What is that?
Never Too Much, Never Too
How
Much.
You're right. What's is that Frankie Beverly?
I don't know what song you're singing. I don't know. Oh, you talking about that's Before I Let You Go. That one. Well, yeah, that's Before I Let You Go.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's Before I Let You Go.
That's the unofficial national black anthem.
I can see that.
I believe that.
I can see that because do people under 30 know that song?
Everybody black knows that song.
Yeah, okay. That's not a bad candidate. Before I Let You Go is a good one. I want Crime Mob.
The party's here on the west side.
Montel Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's some us shit.
That motherfucker bang.
That bang. It's 104 BPM, but niggas over there ain't fuck. They don't fuck with it over there.
You don't think people fuck with that?
No.
No?
No, that's us.
They don't play that in other regions?
Nah.
Really?
They don't. If I play that shit in Georgia, they gonna be like, man, what is up with this?
Let me see how many views that got on YouTube.
Niggas ain't playing that. Now you know what? Oh, you know what people do like? That's probably a low key tier under that would be Kaya.
That shit got 22 million views on somebody else's channel. This ain't even his. It's Miley Lovers 627.
You ever heard people?
The video got 197 million views.
I feel you.
On his thing.
I just don't think that everybody fuck with that universally. But you know that Kaya song, Kane Wang?
Kane Wang with it.
Yeah.
Kane Wang with
That's
it.
That's like one of them cultural classics.
Yeah, that is a good one.
But I would say Before I Let You Go is a good one.
I don't think nobody has nothing on Frankie Beverly. Because you can play that at weddings. You can play it at the repast after the funeral.
Beyonce remade the record.
Family reunion.
That's how you know it's huge.
Yeah, that's literally a good one.
I like that one for being number one.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think in the comments or in the chat.
And then speaking of bops.
Why do I remember Michael Faye's name? That's crazy.
You traumatized.
Okay, go ahead. It was on like Fox 11. Fox 11 showed some bullshit. They show. I'm talking today and shit. Fox 11 showed him getting his ass whooped. Then they showed us that the fake moon landing. Yeah. Then they showed us magician's secrets revealed. Like Fox 11 just ruined all kind of shit. That's probably why I'm fucked up.
You know what's a good one? A good topic. A good question is, what's something you saw as a kid in entertainment that traumatized you? With the whole Final Destination drive, you know, Final Destination is releasing in theaters now. And they're about to traumatize a whole new generation. Their promo is trucks. It's like a what are those long trucks that like the
flatbeds?
No, the other ones that like workers have. Like when trucks drive across the country and stuff.
Big rigs, 18-wheelers.
Those. So that one, they have, what is it? Not a billboard. Basically, the advertisement for it is logs. Mm-hmm. Remember on Final Destination 2 when the logs fell off? So somebody recorded themselves on the freeway. They're behind the logs. I mean, not the logs, but they're behind the truck. And the advertisement for Final Destination is the logs is showing. Mm-hmm. That's scary as fuck.
I think that for the most part, Final Destination should have just been done a long time ago. But now, like, a whole new generation of trauma is upon us. But if I had to pick a moment where I was traumatized as a kid, it would have to be one of them movies.
Yeah.
For sure.
The era.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
That
era.
Oh, the slasher era.
Slasher era.
It's the slasher era.
That shit traumatized me. I used to go in my room and check the closet.
Really?
Yeah, that shit traumatized me.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Urban Legend. Ooh. Scream.
Jeepers Creepers.
All the Michael Myers.
What's the one with? Was it Signs? No, that wasn't Signs.
Signs is low key scary.
What's the other one? The one with the that was out there on the farmland with the scarecrow shit.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that was Jeepers Creepers. Okay.
I'm not scared of the ones who like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend, and Scream. Those are all of those villains are real people. I don't like the shit that's creatures. Michael Myers is not a nigga to me. That's a creature. I don't like the ones that come back with the same killer. You got some connection with the devil. Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Chucky, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I don't like none of that.
shouldn't even said all them niggas' names. We might need to cut this out.
No,
because I live alone.
No. Chucky traumatized me as a kid.
Fuck Chucky.
That shit traumatized.
Just close the door on him.
Nah, bro. It was a little white dog tripping on shit.
He was a ginger.
Yeah, he was just going around tripping on shit. He was fucking and having a baby, having wife, and like he was tripping on shit.
Chucky was smashing.
He was fucking grown women.
Yeah. Tiffany.
Bro, that nigga was tripping on shit.
Then Tiffany went into the body of the doll.
Yeah. To be with him.
Hey, I tried to. You know how much you gotta love a nigga? I'm not getting in no doll to be with a nigga. Tiffany was thirsty as a motherfucker. Like, bitch, you motherfucking dick crazy, bitch. That bitch was dick crazy.
Hey, you little plastic doll.
Yeah, like. But I watched the Chucky series. I tried to watch it, and I stopped watching because I was so thrown off because Chucky, the bride of Chucky, and Tiffany was all in like one room together.
Yeah.
But it don't make sense if Tiffany's conscience was transferred to the doll. Like, it fucked me up. But I'm definitely going to see I Know What You Did Last Summer. They dropping another I Know What You Did Last Summer, July 16th. It's not an app. I'm going to see Final Destination.
I'm not.
You good?
No, I'm good.
I got to see what type of shit I need to be aware of. Because you know that's why I'm scared to fly, right?
Because of Final Destination?
The first one.
I couldn't tell when the way you was at the airport playing and shit.
I was high.
Oh.
I got to get right.
That's probably what's wrong with me. I take life head up. I don't do no gummies, no nothing. Like,
man, you need to stop raw dogging life and get you some protection. You're going to be stressed out like you was today.
That's not protection.
That's protect you from the obvious.
Okay.
In reality. Just calm you down. So Cardi B and Stefon Diggs just popped out.
Shout out to Cardi.
They popped out at a basketball game.
How long this been going on?
I don't know how long, but I do remember the last soft. I don't even know if it was a soft launch. I think the internet was just nosy and found out that they was talking. But Valentine's Day, they were together. So there was a video of her, I believe it was in Miami. I think it was in Miami. And no. New Orleans. Super Bowl and Valentine's Day by each other, right?
Yeah.
Remember it was videos on the internet.
By each other, yeah.
And they were saying that Offset was driving around New Orleans looking for Cardi.
He was?
I don't know. But that's the internet. The internet is the source here.
I got you.
So I do remember there was another video of Cardi and and Stefon, and she was like getting out of a car, and she was doing something. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but they recorded it, and that was basically how people confirmed that they were dating.
Yeah.
So now they kind of just like put it out there, weird item, and you know they popped out.
I think it's dope just because Cardi. I like to see happy Cardi. I don't like to see Cardi on. You can always tell when Cardi not happy because she be on Twitter Spaces crashing out.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't like mad Cardi.
I don't like mad. I like Cardi when she happy and she's like, you know, sometimes you guys, I just like when I want to be happy and shit. And I be wanting some, you know what I'm saying? Like she just, I like that shit. She be eating crab legs on Instagram Live and shit.
She's a very, I feel like, I don't know her personally, but I feel like she's like just one of those fun people.
Yeah.
She's just a fun person. She's not like a downer. It seems like she always has good energy. She just seems like a very positive person.
She's genuine until you
Yeah,
you cross it.
She one of the people who shouldn't be crossed. So what I thought was funny, at the basketball game, Stefon is looking at her and he just looks like he just is just amazed.
It's Cardi B.
And like he admires her.
Hell yeah.
And he kisses her on the neck. Somebody's recording them. The video that we got, obviously, somebody was recording them. But there's somebody standing behind them or on the opposite side of them recording them. So the guy say you them. The guy go like this. And he come back. He look at it and he come back. How you get caught being thirsty?
Hey, man. He needed that shot.
Somebody gonna say he's sending that to Offset.
He's sending that to Harvey. That's who he sending.
They had already popped out on Getty Images.
Oh yeah, it's official.
So yeah, and they're at one of the biggest games of the season.
Yeah, Getty Images, and at the Knicks game. You in the garden.
It's official.
Yeah, it's for real. Shout out to Cardi B, man. I like to see her happy. You know. Shout out to Stefon.
I love that for them.
I think that hopefully, you know, it works out.
Yeah. So Halle Berry, what am I looking at, Hed?
Oh yeah, listen, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm a Halle Berry fan. You hear me? I've been a Halle Berry fan since fucking, I think it was Strictly Business or something. She did a movie way back in the day. I was like, who is that?
My first memory of ever seeing Halle Berry is Swordfish.
Really?
When her titties was out?
Yeah, no, I remember.
And I'm like, Daddy, what the fuck are you watching?
What you mean?
But
I couldn't wait for that movie to come out on DVD.
As a kid, it's kind of crazy to see titties on TV.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. They used to show us everything.
Yeah.
50 didn't start that bullshit on Stars. Them niggas been showing that shit on regular television. It was ass and titties everywhere. Like,
how my Mother's Day started.
Halle was.
I'm gonna tell you about.
You didn't see this?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you about.
Look what she got in her hand.
How my Mother's Day is gonna end.
What's in her hand?
Just keep watching.
You know, right?
Yes.
Look it. Watch this.
First of all, we got our Let's Spin because Let's Spin just came out in this cute little travel size, and so since we're in Cannes, France, I traveled with it for the first time, and we're about to give it a spin.
You about to can with band.
You know what that Let's Spin is? That's that lube.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, he about to go back there.
Whoa. How do you jump straight to that?
What else you use lube for?
Gina Views, when people progress in life, you become less moisturized.
You saying her pussy dry? I think where I was going was better than where you going.
Both of them bad. I didn't say it was dry.
Oh, this is her.
This
is fucking promo.
That's her shit.
This an ad.
That's her lube.
That shit got 28 million views.
Yeah.
This is an ad.
Keep watching it.
Happy Mother's Day once again, everybody. I hope all of you are somewhere spinning.
Oh my God, I ain't never been so happy to have Mother's Day come to an end.
Okay, Halle.
She finna get her back blown out.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that.
She said, yeah.
Yeah, Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Well,
Halle Berry. What the Halle Berry?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I be watching this shit like that, I be salty.
Why?
Cause it's Halle Berry.
Why are you salty though?
Cause sometimes you want to spin.
You wasn't gonna spin over there if she wasn't spinning with him.
Why?
Because you scary.
Scary what?
You scary.
I would hey, why PB over here watching it?
No, that was Siri.
Oh, I thought you was rewatching the video.
No,
Like
I said scary and Siri thought I said
okay.
Siri.
Um,
Old ass nigga don't know what's going on in the room.
Listen, bro. Shout out to Halle Berry. I'm a fan.
Yeah. But why are you jealous?
It's Halle Berry.
So you hating on another nigga?
I'm not hating. I said jealous. Damn. That's not hate.
So you not jealous of her?
I'm
Pause.
envious.
Of him?
Of his situation.
Because he got it.
I'm envious of the circumstances he's in.
You should be praising that brother.
I am.
And he black.
I am praising him, but I'm also envy. I'm okay with admitting that I would love to be in his position.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's good. Salute to him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
salute to Halle.
Salute to him. We on two sides of the fence here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you would like to participate, we did have a lot of people who talked to us in the chat and people who comment on our show. If you would love to support us, we have the merch coming. So if you want to go and participate in Effective Immediately merch, we're going to have that for you as well. We got the hoodies. We got the tees. And try to get Gina to try to like design some kind of crop or baby tee because we're going to have a hot summer out here on the West Coast. They said it's going to be, the white people said it's going to be like 90 something all summer. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can get that cracking. Go to culturemerch.shop and tap in. Culturemerch.shop. We try to get some multiple pieces up there of Effective Immediately merch. Y'all asked for it, so we're going to deliver on that. Should be up by the time you see this. If not, just check back culturemerch.shop. And also go get Gina's card game as well. Hey, we should put your card game up there too.
Nope.
Okay, or not.
We got a store. I don't want to confuse nobody. Wholefashions.com. Unfiltered conversations about intimate experiences.
Go get your card game. Play the drinking game with the homies and the homegirls and all that good stuff. And we'll see you next week. It is Effective Immediately. Stay safe.
Peace out. And get in the booth.
We don't want everybody in the booth.
I do.
Not everybody.
Just don't send it to me.